Well, the wins list is really starting to look strong for the English contender, Lerone Murphy. Josh Kulabau, Makwan Amirkhani, Douglas Silva, D'Andrade, of course, Ricardo Ramos back in the day. But now tonight is the test, right? The test that everybody wants to see if Lerone Murphy can pass, because a lot of people envision him as a future champion, if not UFC headliner. But these are the type of fights that you need to prove you can pass. Stylistically, the UFC gave him this fight because they think it'll test him in all realms of mixed martial arts. We'll see tonight if Lerone Murphy can preserve that O in the law school. All right, so here he is, the former UFC interim title challenger, Josh Emmett, and a lot of people believed, even before he sent Bryce Mitchell to the Shadow Realm, that he was the most powerful featherweight in the world. And he knocked out Bryce Mitchell at 38 years of age, and he did it after successive losses to Yair Rodriguez and Ilia Topuria. There is plenty of fight left in the dog, Josh Emmett, and I would argue that this is a guy that could realize success deep into his 40s. Wrestled at Menlo College and NAIA school, can lean on that part of his game if need be. But you know what Josh Emmett's trying to do. He's trying to send you to the hospital with his right hand. All right, ready to go here at the Big A, the Honda Center in Anaheim, the Duck Pond. Both fighters have entered the octagon. Could be one of the more important fights of this or any calendar year. All right, now we bring you the tail of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Lerone the Miracle Murphy. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Josh CCO Emmett.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, big spot here for Josh Emmett. He has headlined for the MMA leader. Obviously had a big win June of 2022 against Calvin Kattar. And now the focus is on the finish. Forget risk management. He's going to go for it here tonight as he did against Calvin Kattar. And he believes if he can get an early knockout, ideally in this round here, that he will be next to fight for the UFC featherweight title. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Emmett's overhand punch to the head. It doesn't get there. It was telegraphed and it was blocked. Oh, that head kick landed.
That left hook was nasty. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Hands on your face.
And that one certainly found the target. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Great technique on the overhand. Now
shots, and if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot. Oh, my goodness! Oh, nice kick.
Oh, big left. Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Hands up! Hands up!
Attack. Oh!
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots. Oh, hurt him.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar time.
Nice, low single takedown.
Murphy's in half guard now. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
In the half guard.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Murphy.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. First round winding down here. Murphy going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, so saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
All right, let's get to round two.
Whoa!
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, Matt trying to find that shot again.
Well, blocked that punch. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the...
He's hurt bad.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying.
Oh, there's a hit right there. We'll see if he can finish. Nice counter left there.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Takedown defense holds up. Now some separation. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Oh, he's got him hurting here. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, that'll send your sideways, vicious uppercut. 15 seconds. Gets to the single collar tie now.
Good round.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cutman in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
You look okay to me. You've taken way bigger shots than that. All right, that was nothing.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
He loaded up there on that high kick. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh!
And now a left. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Big right hand there.
Oh!
Doing work with the jab there. Emmett goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Nice fight IQ there after he had gotten stunned on the feet. Murphy's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, wait, he got out!
Unbelievable that he was able to survive that triangle attempt. He took slight movements, got off to the right side, got his arm free, and found safety. That was tremendous defense.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Nice. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory. That was a slick transition.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
Settle down, settle down.
All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in 1 round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to bad.
Back to his feet. Oh!
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh! And that'll do it!
Oh, my God!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 44 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Lerone the Miracle Murphy!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. That's going to be some after party tonight. Caution, flammable. Congrats to the new UFC featherweight king.
When you win that first belt, the after party's always fun. This guy and his family and friends are in for a great time tonight.